Amnesty International warns Tinubu's government against threatening protesters. Exactly. I think it has gotten to a level where um, people are going to, and organizations, human rights entities are, going to step in to caution this government over their threat to the protesters. The protest is not coming because things are good, it's because things are bad and people are feeling very bad. And protest is the way that the citizens and the electorate can express their grievances to the government. Protest is an integral part of democracy. So, and this, even the government in place have been part of protests in the past against previous administrations. So why are they threatening now, and why are they threatening protesters? And I'm sure this is coming at the heel of Bayo Nanoga spilling allegations against Peter Obi, against IPOB, against Professor Pat Tommy and some other people that are, that they think they can hinge the protest planning on, to accuse them that they want to destabilize the government. All right. And in the midst of that, the presidential uh, aide on social media and communication has also come out to threaten the youth. So now Amnesty International is, has come out now to caution Tinubu's government and to warn them that, look, you don't have to threaten protesters. Global human rights movement Amnesty International has berated the Bola Tinubu-led government for threatening protesters. Amnesty International was reacting to the comments made by Tinubu's media aide, Dada Olusegun, who said those planning the nationwide protest in the country will meet the strongest resistance of their lives. That was what he said. So threatening peaceful protesters is unlawful. It is a clear attack on freedom of assembly, which is guaranteed by international law and Nigeria's 1999 constitution. Exactly. So Nigerians must not be denied the constitutionally and internationally guaranteed right to peaceful protest through veiled threats of violence and false insinuations. That's correct. So I think now it is the one that Dada Olusegun, the presidential aide on social media, is the one now that the Amnesty International is reacting to. And it was very bad that a young man, a youth for that matter, made that statement against fellow youths who are preparing to, express their grievances against the hardship that they are facing all over the country. So now that they have been warned, and I'm also sure that Nigerians have also gone out to dig out the previous records of this young man, where he was also insulting other government, I think including Tinubu himself as well. So now that because he's in power now as a presidential aide, he is now trying to claim to support the current administration at the expense of the fellow youths in Nigeria. All right. So Amnesty International has spoken. I just hope that the government of the day will listen. Let's get into some comment. I know that people are already reacting to Amnesty International's reaction as well. Reaction following reactions. Protest is a legitimate reaction in any reasonable democracy around the globe. Election rigging, which has brought Nigerians where they are presently, is a welcome short way to steal power, which has never been repelled in Nigeria. So it always enjoys thumbs up, and its inherent problems are obvious as we experience presently, notwithstanding its illegality. That's illegality of the government in place. I can understand. That's their trademark, as they did it during the End SARS protest by sponsoring criminals and thugs to disrupt and cause mayhem. That is the same style they want to use again. Infiltrate the protest with hooligans, criminals, and terrorists so they can have the excuse to kill innocent protesters. Exactly. So, who are the hooligans? It is rascality to refer to suffering Nigerian citizens as hooligans. Now, how better than the other citizens? How better are they than the other citizens? So the issue here, you need to understand what he's saying. The people he's calling hooligans are the people that the government want to use to infiltrate the youths protesting. So get it clear. He's not calling the entire Nigerian youth or Nigerians hooligans. The people called hooligans here are the people actually the government want to pay to go and infiltrate the youth and then cause violence so that they will say the youth are causing the problem. That is, you need to understand it. I thought you say, are you one of the hooligans? I suppose you are. But when the same Tinubu protested and marched in the street against Jonathan and PDP, it was democracy then, Abi. Now it is thuggery and must be resisted. Very bad. They will play the record for them. Protest the constitutional right. I suppose I support it 100%, and that is it. So who are the useless Amnesty that sponsors all this ignorant betrayal to destabilize African countries? Nothing Amnesty can do. The time, can you imagine? Look at what this guy is saying now. So meaning that they are prepared to cause the violence. That is what it means. The time America and West can do anything as they like has gone. Any African leader that's smart will just stick with Russia and nothing America can do. Only ignorant Nigerians will still believe in America, who are the reasons behind our problems. I say, can you imagine what this one is saying now? I'm talking about human rights, I'm talking about America. Between America and Africa, who implement human rights laws better? Can you go to a US or UK or any of those countries and deal with anybody the way you like? Is their government dealing with them the way they like? Wow. So it is very good Amnesty International has made a stance known, because this illegitimate government must go. Exactly. Global Human Rights Movement Amnesty is like what happens last, which he did, okay, without anyone arresting him. Okay, that's why he had the right to threaten Nigerians, because he knows what he was doing absolutely against Nigerians' law. Exactly. Protest everybody's right, but it must not be hijacked by the hoodlums. That is it. I thank God for you have heard them. I am surprised because the Yorubas are suffering more than the Igbos. The first set of people that initiated field protest against Tinubu were the Yorubas. When they say Ibimpami, yes, okay, Tinubu's bad government in Ibadan and Lagos are Yorubas, even in Ogun State. And I am very sure they will be at the forefront of the forthcoming protest. The ones making noise here are just unknown internet rats, and that is true. Tinubu, the mortal little god. Rubbish. Have they warned Putin, China, and North Korea? Can you imagine what this one is saying? So we are enjoying the government, Abi. You are enjoying what is happening. All right. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment. That is Amnesty International warning Nigerian government to stop threatening protesters.